Ever want to be roasted by Gordon Ramsay on Twitter? He's the guy that yells at all the adults and makes them cry on those cooking shows.
Hell's Kitchen.
We love him.
Hell's Kitchen.
He's got like 80 TV shows. I can't keep up. So we're gonna hide this because like I got a plan.
Okay.
Okay. What you're gonna need is like whatever brownie mix you want. I made two types. So like that's awesome. You got this one, which is dark fudge chocolate, and then you got Supreme Triple Chunk, which is just fancy for double chocolate chip. And what you're gonna need for the double chocolate one, or not the dark chocolate one, is you actually need 2 eggs instead of 1. And I made drawings for it.
Is it good?
I'm making sure you're not gonna die. Okay, you're gonna need milk. I can't draw like a carton because I forgot, so I drew a cow. Oh wait, you don't need. Yeah, you do. Okay, you just put like a little bit in there because I do, and it makes it seem better in my head. You're gonna need 1 egg for. You're gonna need 2 eggs for this one, but for this one you need 1 egg. This one's blank. And you also need vegetable oil, which I really don't know why to this day. And you need like a 1/2 cup. Okay, and you're gonna need a whisk or a spoon, and oh my gosh, where'd my card go? I had an awesome spoon card.
Maybe
But
it's from the one you threw down.
Oh yeah, probably. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, you're gonna need this. I drew a whisk. I got a spoon in here somewhere, but I can't find it. And then you're gonna put all those in the thing. And then you're gonna like stir it. Like you're gonna combine them together and stir it. But first you gotta preheat your oven. And it depends what like pan you use. You can use a 13 by 9, which is for family size, but I just eat that by myself. And you're gonna have to have that on 350. But if you're doing 9 by 9, it's also 350. What a liar. Okay. And then it's different like times for like different cooking. So like 13 by 9, you're gonna need to do it for 21 to 23 minutes. I wish I brought my drink up here. Okay, and if you're doing a 9 by 9, which is a variation, here we go. You only do 27 to 30 for this one. For this one, like 26 to 28, because I guess there's like more stuff that has to melt. And then you do that jazz, and then you put it in the pan and you have a mental breakdown because you got the wrong size pan. And you try to like get it to fit in the pan, which involves a lot of crying and a lot of like moving it around the thing. But once you do that, you're great. So then you put it in the oven for like 21 to 23 minutes, and if you're like me, you do it lazily and put them both in there and make a plan in your head. You put them both in there for 23. You'll take the 23 one out, and then you just leave the other one there for like 3 more minutes. I didn't have time to wait. I had homework. And then you go on the couch and you take a nap and you complain about your life to your grandma while you're doing it. Because no, you have a hard day, okay? You couldn't even eat this. And then you go home and then you do your homework and jazz. You have an adult cut it because I'm tiny and I still can't cut things by myself. And then you get it out and then you just eat it and cry while you watch romantic comms. Oh, whoa, look, there's the other one.
Oh my god.
Okay, so this one's like the light chocolate one with like the like chunks in it. I had to label these, you're welcome. And then this one is the dark chocolate one, which I'm going to pass out to you because I don't like this kind.
You can start over there.
Yeah, right? Actually, you only get 1 for that comment. Okay. And another way you can vary this is different pans and different ways to cry. So there's a way. Again, all you need is vegetable oil. Oh, I didn't show you my drawing. I drew an eggplant because it's all I can draw. I think it's an eggplant. You will need 1 egg or 2 egg. Well, technically I used 3 for this. You know, ignore me. And then, oh god, my other flash drive. You're gonna need that dash of milk in there just to make it better. And then that 1/3 cup of water for this one. I don't recommend that brand. And then 3 tablespoons of water for this one, because, you know, they're classy. And you can like get different brands too. Like that's awesome, I know. But you just go to your daily Walmart in your pajamas. Cause like, you know, you didn't get these for a party, you got these for yourself. And then you just make them and go home and cry. Or you can just buy them at Walmart. You know, like I do. And then, yeah, that's it.
What you'll need to do this is hands, piece of paper, and a brain. And my variations is you can put a note in it and like pass it to somebody. And it's pretty janky if you ask me. Yeah, this is fine. Anyways, my variations, like I said, but you can pass a note, and this note's Mr. Palmtree. Anyways, what you'll need is a hands, piece of paper, and a brain. Here we go, Mr. Palmtree. Where's the note? Just please give me a. I'm desperate.
Okay.
Dude, I'm so nervous. What's wrong with me? I'm actually.
Go back up there and repeat everything. What you'll need and what you do.
Wait, what do I need to do?
Tell what you need and then go through your steps of the plane.
Okay. So you'll need a brain, hands, and a piece of paper. And you just fold two top ends, fold it over, fold two back ends, and then fold like the two back corners. And then you have a jank airplane.
That performance. Shut up.
And I'm playing a clarinet. Now, there's many parts to a clarinet. Well, not very many. There's the reed, mouthpiece, blah, 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 blah. My anxiety level's up.
You're good.
And it's kind of hard to play once you first play it. Whenever I was in beginning band, we only got the mouthpiece, which made the most annoying sound in the entire earth, which I thought was my voice. No joke. I have very low self-confidence. And the only way, the one major way, the key thing to playing clarinet is the reed, and you have to have it wet in order to play it, because logic.
Well, should be good, I guess. I don't know. We gotta play it next period anyways. I should just carry it to band like this. Mr. Johnson would just question me.
No, I kind of revealed everything. And it has to be on straight. And then that's just, this is a clarinet. Now there's a hand, stop. It's like softball all over again. You have to place your hands in a certain position. Thumb goes here, then your left hand goes here, and then right, and then you just play. I'm shaking, and it's making it bad.
Doing good.
Should we do the high part of it?
Well,
Blast
if you want to blast their ears
I don't know, do they deserve it? No, they're nice people.
You just said they're nice people and then you threw it up high.
It wasn't loud. Like what we actually do in band. Yeah. Now I'm gonna play a few parts from our concert. And I'm not.
You want me to hold it up?
No. Oh. I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine. I'm not fine. Okay. Chelsea, you might just have to do that.
Yeah, I got an idea. I can put it on there and then hold it and let it up here and then you can't see me.
But you're helping me. Hold this and don't drop it. I don't know how much that costs. Huh? Oh, Jesus.
A lot. But I'm a clarinetist, so I know how to hold it, obviously. So I have
She's
one of
the
my own.
veteran. We're the only two normal clarinets because Skylar decided to be a traitor. Take the bass clarinet.
Yeah, you did.
You hate him, don't you?
Not too much.
Now, I know this is kind of like a classic Christmas song. It's called joy to the world, but this is more, what did he describe it as? Samba style-ish,
Samba style. Or like
jazzy-ish.
which part are you doing? Here? Light samba style.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, that's a lot of people's favorite part. Mainly a friend of mine named Callie, who's a trumpet, does it way better than me. I don't like myself very much. I'm sorry. And the one part I kind of have trouble with, but I still think it's okay. That's joyful. And then there's Yuletide. It has some pieces I've never heard of, but then I just look at the halls. I mean, everybody knows it.
Go ahead.
I wish you need your clarinet helping me. It would have been a lot easier.
Trip down the hall.
You should. This one is The Holly and the Ivy. It's a British carol. Now there's a speed setting called, the thing is called Cantaletta.
What?
I want to make a joke because it sounds like cannibal, but it's not.
Cantables?
Call it cantaloupe.
I hate myself. Let's see. I'm just gonna skip Yuletide. Just screw that piece. I don't like it anyways. Snowfall's better. Snowfall's, it's like, is an original piece that somebody made. I don't trust Tim's poetry. Is she recording? No. I hope not. And Mr. Johnson made reference, what's it called, the Newsies? Newsies? Yeah, he said that it sounded like that in the beginning, I think. That's just basically how a clarinet works. I mean, it's simple once you get. Should I make the annoying sound? Callie knows.
Is it the bell off?
Just this.
Wait, put the bell on it. Not the bell.
Just the barrel?
Barrel, yeah. The barrel and the.
This is what we first had in beginning band.
This part is great.
It's horrible. Don't
Go
listen to
ahead.
it. It's horrible.
Imagine,
Callie, I'm so sorry.
imagine going home and trying playing that, and you have animals in the house.
It's
and all the dogs
hilarious.
start barking.
But
It's
yeah,
so-
that's just
it's so
basically all you gotta do. And those hand positions. And yeah, can I go home now?
The things you need is your ukulele, of course, and then I have a tuner. You can use your ears if you want, but no, some people aren't very good at that. And then you need your hands. And I don't like to wear long sleeves because when I strum, sometimes it like makes the sound weird, I guess. And I also don't wear bracelets because it messes with your string too. Okay, so I'm gonna show you. There's only 3 chords, and then the strumming pattern is a little hard, but. So your first one, I'm pretty sure it's an E flat 7, but it looks like this. Everybody can see that? And it sounds like this. And then the next one, all you gotta do is slide your middle finger down. My nails are off, so I'm sorry. And it sounds like this. And then you need a D, and it's 3 fingers on all these. And it sounds like this. And then your strumming pattern, you go. Okay, you go down, up, chuck, up, down, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck. So when you put it all together, it sounds like this.
Just tell what you need.
Okay, my variations would be, you can use different chords. then if you have a different, like mine's a soprano, and Lauren has a concert, right? So mine sounds more like, I don't know, it's like less than hers. Hers is gonna sound more like a guitar. And then, yeah, you can use a different string pattern too, but I think it sounds good. So again, you're gonna need your 3 chords, which is this one, and this one, and then your strumming pattern, down, up, chuck, up, down, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck. And a chuck is just like, you just mute your string. Just creates like, and it sounds like this. Start it. I can't. After my heart is in Havana. Okay, I'm done. Okay. Do I have time to do my plucking?
Hmm?
Okay, on one part she goes, I'm not gonna do it. She goes, ooh, and you can do that on here. You go 3, 1, 3, 5, 3, 1, open, and it's on the fifth. And that's it.
Oreos, except Madison.
Yeah.
Because she don't like Oreos. Well, you can make an Oreo, basically a cheesecake, but Oreo bars, without cooking it, because you just gotta freeze it. And all you would need is to melt 1/4 tablespoons of butter, and whenever it's melted, you mix it in with the crust. And then after that, you would have to put it on the pan, and make the crust together. And then you'd have to mix 1 1/3 cup of milk with the filling of the Oreos, and then mix until it's all thickened together. And then you'd have to put the Oreo cookie pieces into it, but only put half of it since you're going to be putting that on top of it as the crust if you want it. And then you'd have to put it in the refrigerator for 1 hour and let it freeze together. And then you'd have an Oreo flour bars.
Okay. So go back and relist.
The ingredients you need is milk, butter, this, and you'd have to mix the milk and the Oreo crust together. And you have to mix the 1 1/3 cup of milk with the fillings. And then you'd have to put the Oreo cookie pieces in it, but only 1/2 if you want to put the rest of it on top of the Oreos.
How can you vary that recipe? What could you add to that to make it different?
You could use a regular cheesecake.
Okay. But like, what could you put like some extra stuff in there?
You could put like chocolate syrup, sprinkles.
Good job.
Have you ever wanted to learn how to play a simple song on a piano? Well, if you have, I'm going to show you how to do it. Basically, the things you're going to need is hands, piano, and I guess the ability to move your hands. Then, if you go to the middle of your keyboard, you can go to middle C, and that's where basically this little simple song is going to be all played around. I mean, the only thing I can do is play it. Basically, this is Changes by X. Since he died, this is my tribute to him. Because, you know, me and him was really close. Does this over and over. That's pretty much it. How much time do I got left?
2
Play
minutes.
this for another few minutes. Okay, let me repeat these steps, or do I do the variation things first?
Repeat.
Okay. You're gonna need a piano, hands, and the ability to move them. Then basically you use those notes that I drew the star on in the right order. They'll sound like. I should have pressed that side of the keyboard. Grayson's been playing with this, so it's probably broken. She snorted. Okay, I've got everything I wanted out of it. Different variations. You can play different songs like. Then you can mess up terribly. Been playing this for a month. That's pretty much it. Or you can do like these little things on the keyboard where you can change the instrument. Hold on, let me see if I can play ukulele too. Yes, I can actually.
That's a banjo.
I don't know, I didn't make it. What time am I at so I can end the cringe this now?
3:47.
Paul,
Yes.
I need your flu form. You got it?
Yes.
Stacy's coming by to get it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
Yeah, this is my favorite song to play. It's fairly easy if you know how to do it. That's pretty much it.
Instrument. Well, today I'm going to show you how to play a song and teach you the chords and strumming patterns to girls like you. Really, a tuner, and you need to tune it in G, C, E, A. And you use your hands, touch the span, and I always write down my chords and my strumming patterns so I'll never forget it. So if I do happen to forget, I can always check. Okay. So the first chord is going to be a C, and on the 3rd fret, on the bottom string, it's a C. And the next one's going to be a G, and on the 2nd fret, 2nd string, the bottom string, and then on the 3rd fret, 3rd string, it's a G. And you're going to have an A minor, and it's the top string on the 2nd fret. And you're going to add your finger to the 1st fret, 3rd string, and that's an F. Can you sit down? You're making me nervous.
I did get one from.
And you'll just keep doing that over and over until you get your fingers where they're comfortable to switch between the chords, and then you'll learn your strumming pattern. And it goes down, pause, down, tap, down, pause, down, tap, down, and you keep doing that until you've got it mastered. Then you can add your chords to your strumming pattern and go together. So it goes down, pause, down, tap, down, pause, down, tap, down, pause, down, tap, down, pause, down, tap, down. You just do it one time on each step. Okay, and so just repeat all of that. You need your ukulele, your tuner, and you need 3 tuners. You need your hands to expand your chords and your strumming pattern. So you got your C, G, A minor, and F. And the strumming pattern is down, pause, down, tap, down. Okay. Spend 24 hours, I need more hours with you.
your teeth? Anyone? If you don't, today I will show you how to properly brush your teeth. And the things you will need, of course, a toothbrush, toothpaste, and a cup. And of course a sink, but I can't have that. So the first thing you would do to brush your teeth, I guess you would have your toothbrush in hand and open the toothpaste, like either a cap or snap it on and off. Then you would put it on your toothbrush, like,
Yeah, you're good.
you'll have to actually brush my teeth though.
Just put the toothpaste on there. There you go.
Close the cap, and of course you start brushing your teeth. And people say to go in a circular motion, but I just split my mouth up into sections, like brush each section 2 times. And after that, you would put the toothbrush down and maybe fill the cup of water up, or if it's already filled, you can already drink it, but not swallow it. And you would, like, kind of, I guess, girdle it in your mouth until you think your mouth's clean enough.
Mhm.
Then spit it out into the sink. Maybe wash your mouth out again if you want to. And I guess that's it.
Okay. So go back and tell everything
to
you
recap,
need.
the materials you need are, of course, the toothbrush, toothpaste in a cup, and you would have your toothbrush in hand, and you would open the cap or
Mhm.
pop it off or whatever kind of toothpaste you have. You would put it on the toothbrush, and you would start brushing your teeth in like a circular motion or whatever way. And you put the toothbrush back down and drink some water, girdle it, and then spit it back out. And drink some more water to make your mouth cleaner.
Okay. Good job.
You're gonna need an amp cord, and if you use picks, you can. First, you have to hook up the amp, and then you're gonna plug this in. You turn it on like this. Then you gotta check to see which volume it's on, which is not plugged in. Okay. You place your thumb here. This is your fretting hand. If I had a guitar strap, this would work easier. But
Do you want a chair?
You
Want a
have
chair?
one of those little chairs?
Okay.
This is fret 1. This is your first string, which is E, then A, then D, then G. Trying to play a song, which isn't easy. No. Mistaken.
You're good. You're doing good.
You can play different chords. You can make your own, which would be like something like. And then tuning is going to sound different. That. And then you go up until it's in tune. You can use a tuner or you can use an app, but a tuner is better. And you can vary this by playing different songs. You can have a different amp. You can have it louder. But I'm not going to turn this one all the way up. And you're going to need a guitar, amp, and an amp cord.
Good job.
Christmas tree. Have you ever thought your tree needs a little bit more character? There's a very simple way to make a cool ornament with glitter. And the materials are Pledge floor gloss, glitter, and a plastic ornament. And the first thing you need to do is lay everything out, and you'll need to open your thing. Most ornaments open from the top, but mine didn't do that. So. And then you open it up and pour some of this in here. I don't know how to open it. And just make sure it spreads all around it. I'm gonna close it so it gets like. I don't know. There you go. And make sure it gets like all over the thingy so the glitter will stick to it. And once you do that, open your glitter and pour some in there. Close it. There it is. And spread it around and make sure it gets all over. Okay, and I may have to add some more floor gloss because I didn't add enough, but it's okay. You can also do this too if you can't see. Okay. And it may take a little bit to get it all over the sides, but it'll be all glittery. And the ingredients I used was Pledge floor gloss, glitter, and a ornament, and a towel afterwards because it makes a mess. Okay,
And how could you like vary that as far as like what all you're using as far as like the color?
Like you could use different kinds of glitter, so a different ornament. You could put probably jingle bells in it if you want to.
Okay.
Make it noisy.
Good job.
And want it to be like really quick so you can hurry up and eat it. Well, today I'm going to be showing you how to make strawberry cheesecake muffins, and it only takes like 15 minutes, 15 or 20 minutes, depending on how long you wait for it to cool. You will need a package of muffin mix. You will need a whisk. You will need a half cup of milk. And you don't necessarily need muffin cups, but I chose them so I wouldn't have to use like spray grease. And what you do is pour the little mix in there, and then pour your half thing of milk in there, and then stir it all up. And then you could use this again to scoop it into the little muffin cups, depending on, yeah. And then you put it into the oven after you preheat the oven for 10 minutes on 400. And then whenever that gets done, you can eat your muffins. And the ingredients you will need is a whisk, the mix, the muffin mix, the half cup of milk, and muffin cups. And if you want to change it up, you can use a different mix, like chocolate chip instead of strawberry and cheesecake. Thank you.
Go through your your steps again, your recipe steps.
I thought I just did that.
You had to do it 2 times.
Oh, well, pour in the muffin mix, and then pour the milk in there, and then you whisk it all up, and then you use the little half cup thing that you used for the milk, and then you scoop it into the little things, but you can also use a spoon if you want to. And then you can put it, and then you put it in the oven with the oven on 400 and for 10 minutes. And you take your muffins out and you're all done.
Good job.
I'm pretty sure everyone's been in the position where they're like have a project and they procrastinate and then they have to like throw something together last minute. Well, I made these cookies in 10 minutes. And I'm gonna show you how. So, the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna have to gather your ingredients. You're gonna need butter, brown sugar, regular sugar, eggs, vanilla, flour, baking soda, salt, and you can get your choice of like little chips from the little aisle, like the little candies. So, the first thing I did was I beat some butter with one of these bad boys. And then what I did is I put all my dry ingredients in one thing, and then my wet ingredients in the other, and then I put my wet ingredients, like my eggs and vanilla, in a bowl, and I had them separated, and I beat my butter, and then I put my wet ingredients with my butter, and then I beated that together, and then I put my dry ingredients with my wet ingredients. And then I put it in the fridge because Google told me you're supposed to do that. So then I put it in the fridge. Oh yeah, here's brown sugar. And then I took them out and preheated my oven, popped them in there for 9 minutes, and yeah, that's how I made 9-minute cookies.
And show us your samples.
My butter beater, my brown sugar, and you need a tub to put your cookies in. Everybody's got a Southern mom. Everybody got Tupperware. So.
This is Arkansas. Of course, it's Tupperware.
Okay, we can just go back and then tell how you could vary the recipe.
You could have put different kinds of chips like peanut butter or white chocolate or anything like that.
Okay.